So I'm back with Jack Flanagan, one of my favorite students. I say that about every single person, but Jack did, what was it, 9,200 in commissions last month?
Yeah, 9,260.
9,260 in his first month closing. What were you able to achieve in month two? What did that look like?
Uh, 15,400 in commissions.
Okay, and how did that come about? Can you walk us through how you were able to make that happen?
Doing what I did the month before, just implementing what I was taught inch by inch, just filling in the gaps as I went along, failing and trying again, just taking a call whenever I could take a call. I'll stay up till 2, 3 in the morning for a call, 2, 3 a.m. I'll take calls
And
in the middle of the day.
so what does your schedule look like right now? Because you're in the UK, right?
So I close from 4 p.m. my time. I'll open my calendar from 4 p.m. until 3 a.m. in the morning. So I'll close for 11 hours or 12
Unbelievable.
hours.
So he just sits behind his computer for 10 or 11 hours straight up until 3 in the morning.
Yeah, I don't have a call every hour, every day. But if I don't have a call in between, I'll either review my own calls or I'll be on calls with you or I'll be sorting things from a deal I've done before. But I work for the full time.
Okay. And what do you feel if you had to boil it down, caused you to go from 9K to 15K in 1 month time?
I think my first month, even though I wasn't desperate for the money, I was attached to the sales even more than the commission. I was attached to the close rate. What was my close rate? How many calls have I took? And I was attached to the outcome. But now I'm just not attached at all. Like the way I look at it now is every call is an opportunity to serve that person and serve myself. But no one's got a 100% close rate. And these people have been in their own way for years. So if I don't get them out their own way, it is what it is. Like, obviously, I want the money. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm doing it for the love of the job. I want the money, but I don't want it to look like I want the money on the calls, you know?
If a closer's watching this right now and they're struggling at like 2 to 5K a month closing,
Yeah.
what advice would you have them in terms of like your mindset or your consistency or your discipline that would aid them in getting to that next level?
Why would you let anyone do the exact same job as you in the exact same time frame that have access to the exact same things and earn more money than you? Why would you sit at your laptop speaking to prospects, selling the same things and let someone be better at it than you? And if you are doing that and you've been in the space for a while, you're not investing in the right rooms.
How much have you spent on coaching over the last 2, 3 months?
I spent $14,000 on coaching before I'd ever took a sales call. And I know not everyone's in the position to spend that, but I believed in me before everyone else believed in me.
Do you feel like making those kind of decisions aided you in your ability to close on your offer?
I feel like I've had loads of messages since I've been posting my wins in the communities I'm in, and everyone's like, I just need an opportunity on a low offer. I'll work like a dog. And everyone's telling me the same things. And I'm replying to everyone, what program have you invested in? And everyone's like, oh, I've not got the money. But that work ethic doesn't portray in your life now. So it's not going to portray into this one. You know, people that pay attention. If you get something for free, it's not going to matter to you.
Yeah. How can you expect the prospect you're speaking with to take a risk and invest and overcome fear if you're not willing to do that in your own life?
Exactly.
So what would you say, like, I know you don't have a diverse background with sales training and coaching and things like that, but what would you say makes me different than like the next guy on social media talking about sales training?
I just think you're very to the point. You walk the walk, which is a big thing that I look for in people that teach me. Like if you show us a role play or you show us how to do something, there's no fault in it. You're not do it like this and then you've never done it yourself. You're just to the point. You tell us what it is. There's no BS with you. You know, you're nice. You're overly nice sometimes. When you need me to be nice, I must do your heading sometimes. And then when you're taking the piss, you've had it with me where you've pulled me before and said, "What are you doing?" You know, it's just how I react. You respond well to different types of people.
Like, cool. Well, let's hit 20K this next month.